Siouxland, make some noise for KCAU-9 Sports Zone with Sports Director Anthony Mitchell and Sports Anchor Noah Sacco. Your inside look at all the local sports action begins now.
Cheerleaders, and you're watching SportsZone,
and the highlights start now.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the KCAU-9 Sports Zone. I'm Anthony Mitchell. Alongside me, Noah Sacco.
Absolutely. That's a rock'em sock of Noah Sacco to you. We have a ton in store for you tonight. Top matchups, big plays, and of course our top stop and player of the week.
But first, we're going to start things off with our Sports Zone game of the week out in Nebraska. It's the top two teams in Class C2. Facing off as number 2 Battle Creek hosted top-ranked Norfolk Catholic. Both teams unbeaten, but that'll change right here. Who will move to 6-0? Nebraska commit Trent Euler fired up for a potential upset of the defending champs. Scoreless in the first quarter. Carter Jansen going to the right side on the QB keeper. Tackled down for a loss by Gavin Korth. He is feeling it. Moment later, Knights going for the 32-yard field goal from Max Hammond. Kick is up. It's away. It is good. Norfolk Catholic notching the game's first points, 3-zip. Braves battling back the ensuing drive. Jackson Mettler rolling out, rifling one to Korth, who makes a great catch while getting sandwiched in between those two defenders. How did he catch that one? I don't know. That sets up the biggest play up to this point. Tossing to Trent Euler. He drops back. The pass connects with the wide open Korth. 50-yard running back pass for the touchdown. Just like they drew it up. Braves go in front 6-3, but the weather came down. Game goes into a 2-hour lightning delay. Resume play at 9:30. At last check, 17-13 Norfolk Catholic at the half. What a way to start the night, as that very well could be a preview of the Class C2 state title game at Memorial Stadium.
Absolutely, but now it's time to get to the rest of tonight's action, starting with Woodbury Central and Kingsley Pearson, a pair of local teams renewing its rivalry, playing for the Little Brown Jug. Wildcats and Panthers reigniting the historic rivalry, playing for the first time since 2009. The Cats have the Jug, winning the last 4 meetings. Woodbury Central on the move here. Drew Klunder scrambling, finding Eric McGill to put WC in the red zone. Look at that grab. That's going to set up the first score of the game, courtesy of Klunder via the run. Keeps it on the option, extends over the pylon. That's 6. The Southwest Minnesota State commit letting us know 2. Wildcats striking first. KP, though, looking to respond. Wildcats getting to Bo Goodwin, but he's scrambled, moving the chains for the home team. Look at that run. Fans are loving it, and rightfully so. Panthers pushing towards another first down here. Goodwin, but unfortunately, he would be picked off by McGill. He records the pick with his helmet turned sideways on his way to a pick 6. But he takes his helmet off and he is called down. WC up 14-zip, make it 21-zip. Klunder to McGill for the score. The Wildcats keep the Jug, 43-zip, the final.
Up next, Cherokee on the road at West Lyon, aiming for its first ever win against the number 3 Wildcats. Cherokee starting off with the ball here. Jackson Paulsrud sneaks it up the right side for a first down. They're stopped on the drive later. West Lyon takes it down the field. This time, Jackson Heuser finishing it off the drive, running it up the middle into the end zone. A big play there for West Lyon. Wildcats take the 7-0 lead, going right back to that running game. Jackson Paulsrud on the other side, trying the long ball for Cherokee, but Carson Hogeven of West Lyon is there to pick it off deep into Cherokee territory. Jackson Heuser, next possession, would take the handoff, stepping into the end zone for the Wildcat touchdown. Extra point good. Wildcats win it 38-6.
More ranked action. This time it's the number 5 team for 8-man football, Reston St. Mary's. They are welcoming Arweva into town. First quarter, no score. Rockets looking to strike first, but the pass from Jonathan Reiselman snatched down by Braxton Knipe for the interception. Great awareness. Hawks looking to catch some lightning. Landon Waldschmidt rolling out, and he's going to hit Colin Homan down the field. Picks up a good chunk of yardage, 46 yards on the play. Later in the drive, Waldschmidt looking to pass, but he decides to hold it a little bit longer, and he takes off himself, takes it in for 7 yards out for the first score of the game. St. Mary's goes up 8-0 before the game would be sent into a lightning delay. We've heard that before. At last check, the Hawks lead 47-6 in the fourth quarter.
Sioux City West with a chance to earn its first win of the year, taking on a battle-tested Lamar's Bulldog squad. First quarter on the second play of the night, botched snap, but Lamar's is there. Giovanni Cambogo picks it up, makes several defenders miss, looking like Houdini out there. Makes it 54 yards to the touchdown. Lamar's up 7-0. Next Bulldog possession, Jude Daughtry hurtling over the line from 7 yards out. He'd fall into the end zone as well for another Lamar's touchdown. The ice cream capital of the world, sweet play there. And let's forget about the defense. Aiden Hogue gets into the backfield, dropping the quarterback for the loss. Tegan Kasel would turn that defense into some offense. A 23-yard touchdown run to make it 21-0 in the first quarter. They'd lead it at last check 56-7 in the fourth.
At Owen Olsen Stadium, Sioux City North taking on Des Moines Roosevelt. Stars defense with 13.5 sacks and 5 picks this season. We'll see if they continue tonight. Second quarter, Rough Rider quarterback Jakari Patton chased around the pocket, rifling it to Terrence Hill for an 18-yard gain. A few plays later, Patton, he decides to heave it deep downfield this time, but the pass would be broken up by North's Alex Soldati. Great awareness by the corner. North would get the ball back, and on fourth down with less than 2 minutes to play, Dylan Baer finds Ethan Dolan on the fake punt. That keeps the drive alive. Stars, though, come up short in the end, 20-12.
Up next, we're going to get started here with Spirit Lake ELC. ELC enjoying some possession early on. And what a pass here in the start of the game by Aiden Swanson to get his team a nice 10-yard play. They're moving the chains a couple plays later. Be Owen Larson moving it for the first touchdown of the game. ELC up 7-zip. Spirit Lake with the ball now scrambled from the quarterback. And where's the ball? It's Larson. He's got it. Interception. He returns his ball for the second touchdown of the evening. We haven't even played 6 minutes yet. ELC keeping their foot on the gas in this one. 4th and 5 now. Wolves with a chance to pull away, but it's a defensive play after another. John Krieger, again, a big-time sack on the quarterback, but how about a third defensive play in a row? Deep ball by the Titans ends up with the Wolves' hands again. Credit Lucas Arnstroff with the pick. Still looking for a final score in this one.
Next on the slate, Harris Lake Park hosting GTRA. Titans haven't scored a point against the Wolverines since its last series win in 2017. Starting in the second half, the Wolves hold a 15-12 advantage. Titans decide to go for it on fourth down, but can't find open space. Ball going back to the Wolves. A few plays later, take a look at the strong drive from Caleb Hemphill, running up the middle and through on the right side for a 32-yard touchdown. HLP now up by 10. First play for the Titans on this possession, Casey Hogue scrambling, but he's intercepted. Hemphill again involved on offense and defense, getting the Wolves within 20 yards of the end zone. 4th and 5, Wolves with a chance to pull away, but it's one defensive play after another. John Krieger gets a big sack on the quarterback, but how about a third defensive play in a row? A deep ball by the Titans ends up in the Wolves' hands again. Credit Lucas Arenstorff with the pick, as we are still looking for a final in this one.
We've got to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere just yet. Plenty of big matchups on the other side of the break.
Plus, who's going to bring home our Top Stop and Player of the Week awards? Some great candidates in our remaining games. Stay in the zone.